Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live. Oh my goodness, it's Kelly Green and his wife's posterior. Does she know she's on?
She has no idea. Her booty is on the show right now.
Where's my
it is looking good.
Where's my zoom lens? Gotta zoom in on that. Welcome to the program. What's new with you?
It's good to be back after a 3-week suspension. I'm not sure why you suspended me from the show, but I'm glad to be on tonight.
Yeah, well, there's a reason, and we'll talk about that later. Yeah. But can you do next week? Let me just get that out of the way. Can you come back next week?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Because I know people missed you, man. And you've been all et up with the drone work, haven't you?
Real estate is crazy right now nationwide. In the last month, 3 times this has happened. 3 times in the last month, houses have gone under contract before I can even get the video edited. And I can get the video edited the next day, but they're under contract. So I just scrap everything.
So that means that they're under contract means they're sold.
Unless something falls through, like financing or something.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's good. It's a great problem to have.
Yeah.
But man, it's crazy right now.
Well, I see a lot of memberships flying by. We're going to try to get 10 new members tonight. That would be fantastic. I encourage you to do that. And tonight on the show, we've got this guy, Donald Wiley. He wrote the book on the DJI Go4 app. That's right.
Not a book. He wrote the book.
The book. There's a whole book of stuff that maybe you didn't know about the app that you use all the time. So he'll be on later on today. Of course, drone news with Jeff Sills coming up. But first, ladies and gentlemen, they keep the lights on. They are our favorite sponsor. I am, of course, talking about the one, the only, the Cadillac of processed meat. Ladies and gentlemen, Pigeon Jerky.
You'll enjoy Pigeon Jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy Pigeon Jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow.
Yeah.
And it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy Pigeon Jerky,
the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah. Look at those tennis balls on that thing. How's the walker working out?
So good. So well.
Yeah. Well, you haven't been on in a while, and you've missed out on a few of the weekly Beaucharts, haven't you?
I have. If I made the wall, because I saw Jim Beauchart in the chat tonight, and I told him if I don't make the Beauchart Wall of Shame, this may be my final appearance on TNL tonight. Did I make it last week?
I don't know. And I can tell you that you might be disappointed. It seems like he's putting everybody else on there except you, just for spite. Damn you, Beauchart. All right, well, here it is. This week's weekly Beauchart, all the way from Canada.
Hi, Ken. Jim Beauchart back again with another episode of the weekly Beauchart. Last week's episode with the mermaid, pull her out, debone her, throw her on the grill. Could be a new sponsor. You're right. Mermeat. Gotta believe it's better than that kitty jerky on the grill. Sorry, Ashley. That was pretty funny. Ghosts. Are there ghosts? Aren't there ghosts? Are there ghosts? Aren't there ghosts? The debate goes on, but I'm like my friend Casper. I'm a little bit on the fence on that one.
Woo!
And after the show last week, Ken phoned me, gave me a little bit of an intervention. Dirty jokes. Ashley thought it was dirty. He thought it was dirty. And there's kids watching. He said, Jim, you should go see a psychiatrist. So I gave one a call. I got in there, laid on the couch, and he gave me the Rorschach test. You know, the ink spots. So I look at the first one. I say, that looks like 2 flies having sex. Looked a little puzzled. Gave me another one. I look at it, and I say, well, that one looks like 2 giraffes having sex. Really puzzled. He gives me one more, and I look at it, and that looks like 2 bears having sex. Psychiatrist says, Jim, I think you've got a preoccupation with sex. I said, me? You're the one with the dirty pictures.
Hey!
Oh!
And bye.
Oh, there you go. There's your weekly Beauchart. And still, no Kelly Green on the wall.
Freeze it right there. We got George Michael.
Yeah.
Bottom right, is that Foster Brooks?
That's yeah, Foster Brooks. We
got your ex-wife.
Yep, we got Get Smart Guy, George Michael, the Foghorn Leghorn, Houdini.
Evil Knievel.
We've got Geeks Vana
What the?
in a prominent place. So, I mean, what do you? No, Kelly, where you? Don't leave, buddy. What do you got to do? What's a fella got to do to get on the wall?
Shouldn't I be on the wall before Foster Brooks? I mean, I know he's a legend, but what's he have to do with the show?
I know. He's just messing with you. You know how those Canadians are. They're so damn polite all the time. He's politely, yeah.
Ashley's a huge YouTube star. There's no denying that. But I've been co-hosting much longer than Ashley. Much longer.
You going to be all right?
I love Ashley. She's like a little sister to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Foghorn Leghorn?
You going to need a hug, buddy? You going to need a hug?
No, I don't need a hug.
Oh, okay. I think the only way that he can make it up is to have a cardboard cutout of you standing there next to him in one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to have to go big or I'm going home next week.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Beauchart. And I know the little Beauchart's watching as well. Before we get into the news, let's go over some of these super chats. We encourage people to support the show. Thank you very much for becoming a member. Viper 6 Drone. He upgraded to the Razgateer, so that's cool. And just a name that I love to say, and I think I have a sound effect just for this person. There's $2 from... Thanks, Jack in the Crack. It's old Jack in the Crack.
He's got his own song, his own jingle now.
Yeah. Brian Bush, $7 from him. Didn't say anything, but we know what you wanted to say. Thank you, Brian. Ken, a.k.a. 40 Poe, $20. Ready to rock and roll, Ken and Kelly. Thank you very much, Ken. And Artco Drone Solutions, just to let everyone know, I'm straight. Well, not my legs or fingers. Oh, man. A little self-deprecation there from Artco. Thanks, man, for the $5. TMC 3D, $5. Hoot, 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 they say. Thank you, Mr. Owl. And new member Pyro 1776. Welcome to the Heron Birds. Little Shard Beauchart with a Canadian $5. Well, this one is for you, Ken. Lol. And Brad Berry with a $21.37. I don't know what kind of meaning that has, but thank you. To help with your gas money for the trip back from Mars. Oh, okay. Yes, I did go to Mars recently. We'll see that video later. And Media Mike with $30, man. Thank you, Media Mike. Wasn't able to catch the show live last week, suffering with the COVID since last week. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know that.
Oh, no. Kelly, you had the COVID, didn't you?
I did. Had it back over Thanksgiving, and it is the worst by far that I've ever felt in my life. So I empathize with you, Media Mike, and I hope you get well soon.
So if he's in the midst of it right now, I imagine, like, what is he, in the bed, right? Like, he's got the phone propped up somehow on the other pillow, can't move. He's got the heaves.
I mean, it's so weird how it affects people differently.
Yeah.
Everybody I've talked to that have had it, it's been something different. No two cases are alike that I've seen.
But they all share the fact that it's miserable.
Yes.
Right. So get your shots. And one's not going to do. Get the second shot. I can tell you it knocked me out for about 2.5 days. But now, I got the Moderna, the second one, 2.5 days. But now I'm invincible. Able to lick doorknobs in a single bound. All that stuff. All right. Let's get into the news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Heading over into the drone newsosphere with our very own Jeff Sills. What's happening, buddy? Tell us all about it.
Well, let's see. Man, I guess kind of good mix of news this week, but the big one right now is FAA. They've implemented the new rule section, Part 89. This is the regulatory environment that needs to be created for drone operations to be integrated into the United States airspace. And this is going to be part of setting the compliance for what drones actually have to meet as part of the new rules. It went effective April 21st, 2021. And this is going to be part of like you have to have the standard remote ID capabilities of the drone. So it has to have the ability to broadcast information from takeoff to shutdown. And it has to be interference free, right? And it gives, coordinates, altitudes, time marks, messaging rates, etc.
Right.
You have the remote broadcast module, and this is for drones that are older drones that don't necessarily have the remote ID built into them. And those remote broadcast modules have to meet the same requirements, but obviously those will be made by third-party providers, or in some cases, maybe DJI or other companies might want to make their own remote broadcast modules to fit on their drones.
Yeah.
And then the last thing is starting to establish and setting up the FAA recognition for FRIAs. These are the locations where people can fly drones that don't meet the requirements of the standard remote, or drones that are required to be flown within visual line of sight. And so
that sounds like a lot of fun to go to those designated areas and film nothing. It's so fun. I'm looking forward to that. You know why they're doing all this? It's because they're trying to integrate the tube sock delivery, and they want to know where we are. When you're flying your drone, I guarantee that information is going to Amazon, UPS, so that when they're going by with the tube socks, they know to, stay out of your way if you get into their airspace. I'm sorry, Jeff, you were saying?
Oh, you forgot to say, and get off my lawn.
And get off my lawn.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so anyway, the remote ID design and production is probably not expected to be seen until September 16th. That's when the design rules become effective. This will be September 16th of 2022. So the companies have time between now and then to start building the equipment necessary to comply with these requirements. And the regulations are pretty intense. So
yeah, so it's still the Wild West. So get out there and fly wherever you want. It's great. Do whatever you want. No, fly responsibly. But now,
Please.
Cherish these last few days before all that happens, because there will be that first case. Little Billy something or other got caught flying where he shouldn't have been, and remote ID got him, and that'll make headlines, and then So what'll happen. Don't be little Billy so and so. Follow the rules, even though they stink. Yeah.
All right. So next we have the information technology giant IBM, who has a long and prestigious history of building AI solutions, has partnered up with Drone Hub, a Poland-based manufacturer, to develop their own drone-in-a-box system. This is an automated drone inspection system. And so the box is, self-encapsulated. The drone would then fly and take off and land in this. It would be recharged, etc. But they're going to use their AI technology, the IBM technology, to automate the artificial intelligence of this drone so that it can be used in very, very complicated areas, places that would have lots of obstacles. And I'm really kind of keen on seeing how this works with IBM getting into this, because they have a very, very strong history with AI. I would love to see how advanced these drones get and what kind of environments they fly them in.
As long as they never talk and say something like, "Do you want to play a game?" Now there's a movie. There's a movie that you have to be over 40 to remember.
Man, I didn't even know IBM was still in business. They're still a company?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you think makes Lenovo computers?
Right. Who do you think makes the IBM Selectric? How are you going to type a letter without it? There's a couple references for our gray-haired set. Oh, wow. It's old reference guy. You're welcome. My mom was an author when I was a kid growing up, and she had that thing. You remember how noisy it was? It was like, I mean, I think the cat got his paw in there and broke it once.
No, if
Broke the paw or the typewriter?
Right. Yeah.
And if you were a 5-year-old kid like me, you would dig around in the drawer until you find a blank piece of paper. You'd rifle it in there and make machine gun noises.
Right. If you hold the button down, it would. Yep. Anyway, we digress.
All right. So next in the news, Hunter Kowalt is a tech inventor, and he recently designed a fully functional hoverboard. And as part of the promotion of him showing off this hoverboard prototype, he decided it'd be a great idea if he flew down the streets in LA.
What? Is this real?
It is real, and it's not a drone if you're on it, by the way. Just, So he's not flying a drone. He's flying a skateboard with no wheels, I guess. Still, it shouldn't be in the street, don't you think?
He is obeying traffic signals.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Looks fun.
It has the navigation lights and stuff that are required by the FAA. So it does meet some of the certification. And I guess to me, it's just location. Probably wasn't the best choice flying it down the streets of LA, but it made for a great video.
It did make for a great video. Let me ask people in the chat, would you ride it? I certainly wouldn't do it over pavement. Even if I did make it and I was used to it, I wouldn't do it. Anything could go wrong. And then, not to mention that you're in a car and you see that, that's causing a disturbance, right? Like if an accident happens because they're watching Jet Boy flying down the street on his hoverboard, it's just so cool though. It is.
You could tell some of the footage is sped up because some of the cars were going outrageously fast. That looks fake right there. That clip looks fake.
No, that's real. That's all real.
Wow.
I'm going to question the legality of what he did. That just, to me, doesn't seem like that would be a very legal thing to be doing on the city streets.
Well, if there are no rules in place for it, there's going to be here soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He just opened up that Pandora's box.
Yeah.
All right, so if we remember in the past, we talked about the V-Copter Falcon. This is a rather, I guess, revolutionary design of a drone that uses just 2 motors versus the 4 that we're familiar with in the quads. But what's unique about this drone, obviously, was that it had the ability to fly, for 50 minutes. It had, really impressive stability. Most of the videos that we saw of it showed a drone that was rather impressive. The complexity of the drone obviously is a little bit more advanced than what we've seen. But what's really interesting is the company decided they want to one-up themselves. So 00 Robotics released, or is in the process of releasing, a mini version of this that will be physically smaller. That will be, something that you could launch from your hands, sort of like a Mavic Mini. And they will have a miniaturized version of the V-Copter as well. So
neat.
Keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, this thing's Falcon cool.
Yeah, it really does look cool.
I am really excited to start seeing that once we start seeing them show up, on with the YouTube community flying them and stuff. I really want to see how well that thing works.
I reached out to the company when that first came out, and
Really?
yeah, well, they might have seen some of my other drone review videos. I'm pretty critical of you. Got to be pretty good for
Are you surprised?
I'll give them
what? Yes, Kelly.
I'm gonna give them credit. One thing I want to say this: 00 Robotics is working on trying to make a very, very unique drone, very complex type drone. But the pricing on this, they were talking about $899 to $999 for the price range on these. And with a 50-minute flight time, there's not many other drones that can stay in the air that long for that price point.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Really that's pretty impressive.
But to me, it's all about the camera. How good is the camera?
Yeah.
Right. What were you going to say before, Kelly?
Are you surprised that we're this far into the drone game and DJI still doesn't really have any legitimate competition?
Yeah, well, that can be argued, depending on individual needs. Yeah, but they know what they're doing. Once in a while there's a stinker. I won't say what it is.
If it shows up with a 4K camera and can do everything they promise it can do, it's going to be a really impressive drone. I don't think there's going to be a lot that can compete with it.
And speaking of DJI, they have to keep putting out incremental improvements like the Air 2S just to stay ahead of everybody else, so they can say that they did it first. The next big thing will be battery composition. Once we get a graphene battery, game on.
I've seen nothing but
Yeah.
great reviews on the Air 2S. I don't think I've read one bad review on it.
It's great. It really is a great drone. But if you have the Air 2, you don't need it. If you don't have a drone at all and that's your first, that's a good choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now back to news.
All right, so so next we have a very interesting sort of drone in the box type scenario, but this one is out of a California-based company called Flybase, and they've come up with a sort of a plug-and-play solution that would ensure that your DJI Mavic drone lands exactly where it's supposed to every single time. And in this particular video, which was a time-lapse video, showed 20 consecutive landings using the plate that they have, the precision landing plate. And this drone landed on top of a filing cabinet 20 consecutive times, exactly on target every single time.
You know, that's interesting, but I have to say, to learn how to fly your drone, don't depend on all these auto things. You know what I mean? Do you agree, Kelly? You know,
100%.
everybody thinks they can buy a drone and then have it just do whatever for you. You're going to have to learn how to fly it, unfortunately.
I haven't used the return to home button in 2 years, probably.
All right, and I'll throw my take on this. You have individuals that will show videos of how accurate drones can be when they do the return from home, and they'll land a foot or 5 feet or etc. from where they took off from. If you had just a landing mat, just something that you could fold up and put in the truck, but it had that pattern on it, right, where the drone had the ability for that recognition, and you did hit return to home, you could guarantee that drone would come back exactly where that mat
Or
is
you can use your
single
skills that you honed by practicing and land it in your hand or on the ground in front of you. That's all I'm saying. I mean, that's a cool trick. Yeah, that's great for these out of the drone box things where it needs to land in a receptacle every time and automatically, the AI stuff. But as far as this, these intelligent modes, if you think, well, that's cool, I'm going to get a drone that goes up, flies by itself, does an orbit by itself, does all these cool cinema shots by itself, and then lands by itself. Where's the fun in that?
Well,
there's no.
I mean, we have.
Yeah.
But ever since the Phantom 3 and the Phantom 2s, we've had drones that had automatic capabilities in them where they could do basic tasks or things that were complex flight maneuvers that we just felt that it required a lot of training on our part to learn how to do it. And if we didn't have the time or we didn't want to do that, we could turn on the app and set the distance.
And let me just say this.
And let it go.
If you have some kind of handicap, there's a lot of people that have contacted me. How do I fly my drone with one hand? If I have a limb missing, if I have dexterity issues, then yeah, all this stuff is great. So I'm not poo-pooing the whole thing.
And there are those rare situations that have been documented where a person's remote control will stop working or they will lose signal with the drone and they don't have the ability to fly it back. They have to depend on the return to home capabilities of those drones, and having that marking system where it could be a precision thing where you absolutely know within a shadow of a doubt that it's going to land exactly where you need it to.
Right.
That's
here's
a
something
valuable
fun.
thing.
Get that little marking system and put a piece of tape and slap it on somebody's back just to see what happens. Let the drone chase him around. All right, now back
for you and
now back to the news.
Your next YouTube video.
Yeah, that's his next video. Write that down. Copyright.
Hey, buddy, here, wear this hat, and the hat's got the pattern on it, and he's like, hey, the drone's following me, man. Go ahead, Jeff. I'm done with that. Good.
Oh gosh. Okay, so this next one is some drone video footage that came out of Thailand, and this is really impressive because Thailand's constructing one of the world's largest hybrid solar power stations. But what's unique about this power station is this solar farm is on water. It's floating, and so this footage taken with a drone gives you an idea of the scale of how big this solar farm is. That is amazing.
You can see that from space.
And it's just floating in the water.
Here's the thing, though. Don't they look like a bunch of toilet seat lids? Don't they look? He's sitting on them.
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, these. All right. That is really cool. Now, do they adjust themselves to track the sun?
I would imagine they probably have some logic built into them. But I mean, if you're out where there's literally no obstruction whatsoever, I would imagine that you probably wouldn't need too much.
Yeah. Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, I thought that footage was fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've had drones that have multiple engines. We've had drones that have flown long endurance. We've had drones that do all sorts of special things. But one thing that I've wanted to see is a drone that flies an insanely high altitude.
Okay. Oh, that is high.
This is a Polish startup called Cloudless, and they have done their first experimental flight with an ultra-long endurance, solar-powered drone that flies at a dizzying altitude of 24,784 meters, or, for us Americans, 81,312 feet above the Earth.
Where does the air stop? How high do you have to go up for the air not to be there? Because it looked like it fell for a little bit before it caught some air.
Not sure. I mean, the winds up at those altitudes can be fairly extreme. The simple fact that this thing flies that high and it's solar powered, the performance test that they did was a 2.5-hour flight. I would imagine that it could probably fly a lot longer and a lot farther. But they're talking about being able to use this as a stratospheric drone. And, you know, groups like Airbus, Lockheed Martin, BAE, Northrop, you know, other companies have shown interest in this. Facebook tried to do something similar, but their drone collapsed upon itself and crashed.
You know what?
These things can replace what some of the functions that satellites do.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. This could be a gliding satellite.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
You could put this thing up and have internet capabilities in certain areas that need it, have a whole slew of them flying over an area that's been decimated, and the higher it is, the wider area that it can support.
God, I love living in the future. Isn't it awesome? Love it. Wow.
Very cool stuff.
So much cool things happening right now.
A little bit past line of sight, just a little bit past.
Okay.
Well, one to watch. Cloudless, I'm looking forward to seeing some more news from them in the future. That was really cool stuff.
Yeah.
And not to be outdone, because of automation and everything else, Enix has created what they call Autonomy Level 4. And this is really cool.
Okay. What does that do?
This is an automated system that can fly up to, I think, what was it?
A gazillion feet?
It can cover 16 million cubic meters in a single flight, and which is equivalent to most, like 9 football stadiums.
It's doing LiDAR.
This drone is designed to fly through underground mines. So it is designed to fly in environments that normally you wouldn't fly a drone in, but with the LiDAR capabilities and the advanced AI that they've put into this, it can fly, and do critical infrastructure inspections of mines in mines that normally even some of the more advanced drones couldn't fly in. Pilots couldn't fly in them. This level of autonomy that they've developed with this is just absolutely staggering.
And to miniaturize the LiDAR on there, that's that spinning thing in the front. And you've seen them on the driverless cars that people are developing. You see that spinny thing on the top. That's the LiDAR. And to make it the size that you can put on a drone, that's impressive in itself.
Yeah, this is definitely one that I look forward to seeing more out of as well. So hopefully we'll see that one actually put to use. I'd love to see some videos of it doing inspections.
Yeah.
So, all right. The Chinese recently captured or caught one of our sophisticated maritime drones in Chinese waters. Their fishing ships caught one this month. The drone is called a wave glider, and this is a video that gives you an idea of what this is.
It's the world's most experienced ocean robot, propelled by wave and solar power. On the surface, the wave glider has everything needed for a self-contained data collection system. Below the surface is a sub attached by an umbilical cord that captures wave motion and transforms it into forward motion. As waves move the float up and down, wings on the sub rise and fall, propelling the vehicle forward. The slightest wave motion is enough. A solar electric thruster is available for extra speed when needed. Wave gliders can tow large payloads, hit speeds up to 3 knots, and be out at sea for many months at a time.
That is so cool. What a great idea. And it seems obvious, right? Do you understand what's happening there? Do you understand, Kelly, how it's going? The surface of the water, all right. It kind of blows your mind that the energy comes from the surface of the water changing, right? So the boat pulls this thing up, and the fins. It's just. Do you understand now? Did I explain
the motion?
Thank you for making it so clear.
It's not the size of the wave; it's the motion of the ocean, ladies. That's right.
Now I got it.
Now you okay? Now you got it. All right.
Well, unfortunately, one of these on April 16th turned up in Yangqing after it was caught up in fishing nets, and the Chinese are claiming that we were using it for spying. So, needless to say, they will probably get a chance to grab a hold of one of these things and copy the crap out of it.
Yeah.
But
right.
anyway,
and they'll make it look the same, right?
Oh yeah.
And we can't do anything, even if it's copyrighted.
I think they could do that just from the video we just saw. And they pretty much broke it down and tore it apart and put it back together in the whole video.
Yeah, nothing against our Chinese viewers, but have you seen the fake cars that they have? They copy our cars. You know, they're and then they call it something else. Like they'll take a Cadillac Escalade and call it the whatever the hell, but it looks just like an Escalade.
Range Rovers, Mercedes, Toyotas, Lexus was one that was really, really popular.
Right.
Even Tesla is now having problems with them because the Chinese do make electric cars, and they've been making Tesla knockoffs.
Yeah, and nobody can do anything about the counterfeit cars or anything that they do because, well, they're trying to...
Are they making fake Lamborghinis as well?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All that. Stop it.
Buying one of those?
Stop it.
And I'll tell you right now, you do not want to drive any of those fake cars because they would not pass the safety test at all.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
You got to be an idiot to buy a fake Lamborghini.
Oh, God.
See, now we're going to have to explain to the people that don't understand what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to sit back, Ken, and let you wear this one. This one is all yours.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
I'll play.
Okay.
I'll play the audio at the end of the news.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So next, in the UAE, they have introduced a new drone, right out of an episode of Black Mirror. This is a police surveillance drone that uses facial recognition.
Okay. Check it out.
Yeah.
In Sharjah police, we aim to use drones in our operation,
Okay. Hold on. I appreciate that he's speaking English, but I'm going to have to interrupt this. Hold on. Okay. All right. The United Arab Emirates, one of the richest nations, if not the richest nation on the planet. They have all the oil money. They create islands from nothing. Their police cars are Lamborghinis. And they can't afford a microphone. Right? This dude, he's just using the camera audio. Right? It's horrible, right? Anyway, Jeff, I can't. Go ahead. Tell me more about that.
All right. So this is a drone that is used by public safety officials in Sharjah, Sharja. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that properly.
We'll go with that.
So they have about 200 operations that have been carried out by the police, and they use this drone as part of COVID-19 lockdown monitoring, investigating crime scenes, road accidents, looking for missing people, etc. But what's really amazing about it is that it has facial recognition technology built into the drone that they can use as part of the efforts for these things. And that's one of the first times that I've ever seen a drone that is used with facial recognition. I thought that was kind of impressive.
That is impressive. Well, what's less impressive is a country that has their police force on rideable motorcycle-looking drones can't afford a lapel microphone. Anyway, all right. Back to you in the newsroom.
All right, so we have talked last week about the Ingenuity drone on Mars, and since that time it has done 2 more flights. The first one was, again, another sort of positioning flight, and then just recently they did a flight where it actually traveled a relatively respectable distance and came back and landed successfully. Just absolutely amazing as they test this drone more and more and push it to what I'm hoping will be some very amazing and interesting videos taken of the Martian surface.
Yeah, that is cool. Wait, where'd it go? It's
That's not the footage I saw.
no. What's the footage you saw?
I think the footage Jeff was showing was some kind of fake ripoff of what I saw earlier today.
Oh, you're talking about. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and share that then.
Yeah.
It's been updated. Please check it on the map.
All right. All set. Get the motors going here. And
Take off.
all right. I think I'll go over this way. It was hard to breathe up there. Oh, no, where are you going? Whoa, hold on a second. Oh, God. Come back. Return to home. Ah. All right. And
Landing.
down we go. Motor stop. Whew. Yes. That was fun.
Just for continuity purposes, you should have had a fishbowl or something on your head.
Something, yeah. I didn't have time. I made that all today. I'm wearing the same shirt. You can see it. I did that all today. Didn't have time. I just set up a freaking green screen, all that stuff. I don't have one just standing by like rich YouTubers do.
Hours I spend preparing for this show.
Yeah.
Hours finding these drone videos and news, and he makes a green screen.
And it all gets discredited in 30 seconds.
So, I have the fake Lamborghini story.
Yes.
If you want to hear it.
This is a classic.
Do you want to make it part of the news?
This is old school, Ken. Now, if you want to send me packing, you're more than welcome to. This is something that needs the audience's undivided attention.
Is this not available in video form?
It is. I'm about to play the video.
Okay.
Yeah. This is from my other channel. No, I'll leave you here, Jeff. This is from my other channel, Side B. Why not? Just so you can understand what Kelly was talking about. This is all absolutely 100% true. Fake Lamborghinis.
Oh, are we going to talk about that?
If you want to.
If you want to talk, I know it's a scab. It's a scab.
Every time I think about it, it happened 15 years ago or something.
Now, was that something you saw online? Where did you first see that?
The year was 2000. I was living in Pittsburgh. I had been working on a case where a woman pulled out in front of my motorcycle and destroyed it and me.
Oh.
And I finally got the money from it.
Yeah.
It was $100,000.
Seriously?
Yeah, from her insurance company. Minus the lawyer fees and
hospital
medical bills and everything.
Yeah.
So I had a little bit of money left over.
So why not blow it on a fake Lamborghini?
I kind of went a little crazy. I was younger, not as experienced in these things of the world.
Yeah.
And I bought some pinball machines and some audio equipment, and I had a little bit left over, and I thought, why don't I go ahead and buy a Lamborghini? I didn't have enough for that, so I started looking for replicas. I've always wanted a Lamborghini Countach, the 25th anniversary edition, which is the low, sleek, kind of with the fins, and anyway, it's really awesome. And I found one on eBay, and it looked fantastic.
On eBay?
It looked fantastic, and I talked to the guy, actually bought a plane ticket.
Oh.
Flew down to Texas from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
to pick up this car. The plan was to drive it back. So I set out on my grand adventure. Excited on the plane, telling everyone I met what I was doing.
Oh, boy.
I got there.
Yeah.
Met the guy. He opened up the garage, and there it was, sitting there, a glorious exact replica of my 25th anniversary Lamborghini Countach. Well, he tried to start it. It did not start.
It wouldn't start?
But I wasn't worried.
Oh, no.
He brought it over to a friend's house, got it started. I found out it doesn't have air conditioning or locks on the doors, and the windows can't go down, but I still wasn't worried. I started noticing things like that spray foam stuff that held everything together, but still I wasn't worried. It looked cool. And then the transmission broke. I still hadn't bought it yet, but I was like, I'll give it another chance. And he brought over to another friend who fixed it with paper clips and rubber bands,
duct tape,
and he knocked a few $1,000s off of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I didn't buy a plane ticket home, so I'll take it. Do you want to know how much I spent on that?
The question is, do you want to tell how much you spent?
I do not. But I will for context of the story.
Go ahead.
I spent $22,000 on something that I didn't even know I could register to drive on the road.
That is so unlike you.
Isn't it?
That's more like me than you.
Yes.
I trust everybody. You trust nobody.
This is probably the reason why I don't trust anyone, because on my way home, I had everything in there. I was heading down the road, people looking at me, waving. Look at that cool guy in his Lambo. I'm just driving down the road. Everything's fine. I got about 10 miles behind me. I'm in the middle of nowhere. When suddenly... the wheel fell off!
Oh, dude.
Adventure over! Tears began to fall from my face, and I slunked my tail between my legs, went to the nearest payphone, and called my father. He rescued me.
Yeah.
But the adventure was not over. I kept that car for years. I had it towed to my home in Pittsburgh. I dumped all kinds of money into that thing trying to get it to work, because at this point I was committed and I didn't want to fail.
Yeah.
I wanted that thing to be a gleaming jewel on my driveway. Well, after a prolonged amount of time and much money poured into it, I finally got it running.
Did you?
I did.
Oh, good.
It was wonderful. There I am, out on the road once again, driving down the road in Pittsburgh. It was late at night, but I didn't care. I had just dumped about $7,000 into this thing. Rolling down the highway, everybody's waving at me, when suddenly... the rear axle fell off. At that point, it was just a very expensive brick I towed around from time to time and from place to place. And finally, about 5 years after that, I sold it.
For how much? Here it comes. Dude, I'm sorry.
The most expensive lesson ever to be learned by Ken folks.
And
thank you.
That is why I can trust no one.
That is why.
Great lesson.
You're welcome. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That never gets old. That never gets old.
Oh my God. Thanks for making me think about that and relive that tonight.
You're welcome.
Jeff, your thoughts?
You are welcome. For all those times that I had to listen to that song, you are welcome.
And just to make me feel a little bit better, I thank you very much, Jeff. You and your little boat for doing the news. I appreciate it. That's for the ladies right there.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you later.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
That Jeff. Gotta love that Jeff. Here's Kelly with a joke.
People asking in the chat if that was really a true story.
All of it. All of it.
100% true.
Absolutely. Yep. It
Joke.
made for a great story, but yeah, not the story wasn't worth 30 or 40 grand or whatever it is, but yeah. Tell me a joke.
A dung beetle walks into a bar and asks, "Is this stool taken?" See, it's a dung beetle.
Yeah, I get it. It's a stool. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. I like that. A couple super chats that came in. Trucker Beetle Bailey, thank you so much, my friend. $5. Says I'll be driving through Tennessee tomorrow on my way to a memorial in South Carolina. Okay, well, have fun? No, that's not what you say. You say
Be careful.
Be careful. Travel safely. $5 from TMC3D. Thanks, man. Drones aren't real. You can fly anything over flat Earth. Just kidding. Thank you for just kidding. And so far, I think we have 2 or 3 new members. I encourage you to become a member because you're going to get that TNL pre-show after dark. Anything goes. And in today's little ditty that I'll share only to the members. Well, there's a lot of Kelly's wife in there. And I sing. So we're losing members. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Follow-up question from the Lamborghini story in the chat, and I don't know if I know the answer to this one. Were you married at the time?
Yes. And I think that contributed to why I'm no longer married. For real.
I'd say.
I was like 33 or something when that happened. And
what were her thoughts? What was her, how did she deal with that?
I was freshly married.
That's 30 grand down the tubes.
When I got that money, we
talked about this when she was on the show. The car and the pinball machine.
Yeah, we should have bought a house. She said, "No, that's your money. You do with it what you want." I didn't know it was a test. It was a total
she
test.
didn't mean that.
Failed that test. But anyway, that's
okay.
Hey, that's expensive water under the bridge.
You live and learn, man.
You live and learn. $10 from Mr. FPV. The fake Rambo story is my favorite. Well, we won't hear that for again for a long time. But now, anytime Kelly teases me about it, you'll understand the reference.
One more follow-up question from the chat. What did your dad say when you called him to bail you out?
Oh, hold on. Let me get the bleep. My dad said something to the effect of, "Hey, I told you shouldn't have bought that f***ing car, you dumb mother f***er. I have to come pick you up at that stupid f***ing place. How far did you get? Didn't get that far, Ace, did you? All right, well, that'll teach you, you dumb, stupid Thanks, Dad. Love you, too. Thanks for the support. That's exactly how it was. Dad's and I told you so kind of guy. Thinking, oh, that's going to help at this point, you know. There's parts strewn about the interstate. And I'm like, I need somebody in my family. Hey, you dumb mother. Okay. So let's move on and have some viewer videos. And you may notice a stack O drones here. Yeah. Stack O drones. These are the toy drones that I reviewed. And let's go ahead and give those away right now. Pile O drones. Okay, we're giving away the ZLRC SG108. Not even going to bother taking it out of its case. The Holy Stone HS105. You know what that looks like. Probably you can Google it. And the FEMI X8 SE. It's a little bit bigger than these other toy drones. That's like, trust me, it's in there. All right. So let's go ahead and go to the. Let me get some proper music. Okay. All right, we'll go to the Decidertron 5000. And if you... we're not doing Pick Me. We're not doing Pick Me. No, so stop it. These are only for people that watch the video about the toy drones. And then there's instructions in the video. You had to say certain keywords for certain drones. And now we're going to go to the Decidertron 5000 and give these little things away. All right, so the first winner, as I paste in the URL from the video. You remember this video. This is one me and my nephew. And we didn't fly one of these drones. But they made a lot of noise. So let's see.
One person's going to win all three?
No, we're going to have three different winners.
Oh, I see.
So You have a 3 in 730 chance to win. And the first winner is...
XRX.
XRX. And he said nothing. So, congratulations. You won the FEMI X8 SE. Very good, XRX. Now let's go ahead and get another winner. And the next winner said beep beep. Joshua Willis. So Joshua Willis won the Holy Stone HS105 for saying beep beep. Congratulations to you. And now one more winner we'll pick for the last drone. And the winner is Tim Congratulations, Tim Rubby-Barrow. Give me that little piece of poo, and of course you won the SLRC SG108, which just rolls off the tongue. There you go. So.
They'd been better off calling it Larry.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully that's the last time a company will send me a toy drone. I hate him. Yeah, I hate him. I got to be honest. That's what you
started with. That's how you learned, though.
Well, I learned on a Hubsan.
That's a toy drone.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you can learn if you can get these going. But the Hubsan, you just turn it on and it flew. You didn't need an app. You didn't figure anything out. Didn't download anything.
Sign in.
Yeah, all that. Sign in. Bull crap.
Make an account.
So there you go. All right. On the show in just a little bit, Donald Wiley. He's in Florida, and he wrote a book on the DJI Go4 app. There's stuff in that your app does that you didn't even know about. Like Joshua Barbell says, you're going to learn something today.
Oh.
And we got some viewer videos. Let's do one right now.
Yes.
All right. This is from Edwin De Leon. He doesn't say much about this. Where it is or anything. He just says it's the arch at Los Cabos and a place called Divorce Beach. You've been there a couple times, haven't you, Kelly?
Have you that video?
Have you been to Divorce Beach?
Roll that video.
Okay. This is from Edwin De Leon.
You've probably been living in the South too long if you're pronouncing it De Leon instead of De Leon.
That's what I know. Okay. It's De Leon. Oh, that's nice.
Very nice.
I wonder why they call it Divorce Beach. Maybe because there's a lot of other people there that you can hit on. I don't know.
All those lonely people walking down there.
Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful place to be divorced.
Very pretty.
Oh, yeah, that's right over there next to Shared Assets Cove. Near Equal Time with the Children Alley.
Child Support Bay is right next to it.
Oh, yeah, Child Support Bay. No, this is very lovely. Wow.
Nice.
That is awesome. From Edwin D. Leon. Right? Did they say it? Okay. Hey, if you want to send in a video to share with everybody on this here program, you can do it. Send it right here like that. Ken Heron Upload at gmail.com. Include your music source, please, so that I know if it's going to trigger YouTube to give me a notice and call me naughty bad. But if you don't want to be naughty bad and use copyrighted music, well, you got Epidemic Sound. Free trial links in the description right now. 30 days. You can use all of their tracks. They have sound effects like trains that you hear in the background. 90,000 of them. And remember, if it's not Epidemic, it's crap! And that is absolutely 100% true. All right. And then that. All right, what the hell? One more video, okay?
All right.
Let's head over to New Mexico. Man, that train is loud. Can you hear him?
I can.
Yeah. That's how the rent is so low here. was either live here or near the airport. This is from, well, geez, man.
I think it's in your backyard. You might want to go check.
Doesn't it? You know, this, I do the radio show from here. And that's happening during the radio show, so I have to mute while he's going by. And some of the engineers are, some of the train guys are louder than others. Some will just be like gently. Other guys are like, ah, the hell with it. Honk, honk, honk. This is fun. Honk, honk. My first time driving a train. All right. This is
What's the population of Petticoat Junction now?
Wow. Old reference guy. Welcome. Brad Berry, and I thank you very much for sending this in. He says, hey, Ken, absolutely love your YouTube videos. I'm a new member. I don't really make many videos. I put this together today, though. I mainly use the Evo 2 Dual for search and rescue here in New Mexico. I thought the video difference between the RGB and thermal was astonishing. Thank you, Brad Berry. And this is really cool to see. This is a fire in New Mexico. Again, this is the Evo 2 Dual that he uses for search and rescue. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that neat? You can't see the flames through the smoke, but the FLIR can.
Yeah, look at that.
Look how handy that would be if you're doing a search and rescue for someone.
Do I hear crackling sound effects?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah. That was from Epidemic. Remember, if it's not Epidemic, what is it?
It's crap.
It is crap. Yeah. All right, so we're going to bring in our guest now. And here's Kelly with another joke.
Oh, I've got jokes galore. I've got 3 weeks of jokes saved up.
All right.
So why are pirates called pirates?
Why are pirates called pirates?
Because they just are.
Come on, man, you're not trying. Give me another one.
I fell off a 40-foot ladder yesterday.
You did?
Luckily, I was only on the first step.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
Why did the donkey cross the road?
Why?
Because the children were trying to pin a tail on it.
See, now there you go.
Mine was better than that.
I don't know. Hey, welcome to the show. It's Donald Wiley. Hey, welcome.
Thanks.
Welcome. Now
Donald Wiley, was my joke better than Alexa's, yes or no?
Please, it's Don.
Yeah, don't.
Don, not Don.
Don. Don't put him on the spot, man. Geez. Now, this is why I call before. Hang on. This is my fault, Don. Just you guys do the show without me. I gotta figure this out. Good Lord.
Don, is the book available on Amazon? If so, how much is it? And what's the delivery time?
Yeah, it's available on Amazon. For the paperback, it's $29.95. For the Kindle version, it's $10. And if you got Kindle Unlimited, it's free.
Now, here's the thing. There's really not a manual that comes with the app, so this was kind of a much-needed thing. Was that the inspiration? Is that why you did it?
Yeah. I mean, it was 5 pages in the Phantom 4 Pro manual that you get. And it was terrible. So...
Okay, so this is his book. Now that we can see you, it's called Going Forward with the number 4 with DJI Go4 21 edition. This is a lot of information. How many DJI drones use the Go4 app?
Jeepers. I think 6 or 7 of them. I think right now.
Okay, so it's a handy dandy bit of information to have. What can you just tell us, just off the cuff, that most people wouldn't know about the app?
I guess one of the easiest ones is return to home. Everybody thinks it's all the same, but just about every DJI drone has a different return to home scheme.
Is that right? Huh. How do they differ?
Yeah. Some will land if you're within 65 feet. Some it'll land when they're 20 feet. Some will go up to return to home altitude and then come and land. Others will just stay at current altitude and come home. It just really depends on the aircraft.
So this is all by default, but you can change all that, right?
No, you can't change it. Each one has their own scheme. It's all in the book.
Yeah, well, we're trying to sell books. But you can give us a little bit now.
How deep of a dive did you have to do? Like you mentioned, there were 4 pages before, and you turned it into 100 plus. How much research? How much did you have to kind of dive into the app and do your homework on it, so to speak?
I spent about 6 or 7 months.
Wow.
Flying and testing. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and it's amazing how many you find that are just wrong on the internet.
Huh.
Like what things are wrong that we should know about?
Oh my gosh.
Give me a few of them. Give me one of the best ones.
Yeah, the best misconception.
You're putting me on the spot. I don't even remember now. I finished this book 6 months ago.
Oh, okay.
I'm working on 2 more now, so it's like that's all in the history.
Okay. What other books are you working on?
I'm working on one for Lychee and one on DJI Fly.
So you do this for fun, you whack-a-mole, don't you?
I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess.
Wow. I mean, it does take a special kind of person to deep dive into an app like you have.
Yeah, give us one thing that maybe we could go out and use tomorrow for flying our drone that we don't know about the app that will help us or save us some time.
Okay, good putting me on the spot again.
Well, you wrote the book.
Wait, you're the doctor of the app. You know the app.
You did read your own book, right?
Oh, many times. I actually teach a course on it.
Oh, okay. Well, teach us something. Give us something. Encourage us to go to the link that's in the description and buy the book.
All right,
give us a tease. Tease us, man. Tease us, Don.
Hang on. Let me look at the book.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I got to remember.
You knew you were going to be on the show, right? I'm just teasing, buddy. I'm just teasing. I know. This is a lot of information to remember. But, to get this book and to have it with you and maybe put it in your drone bag and have it, if you run into a problem, you can look it up. I mean, I got to admit, I did not read the entire book, but I flipped through it.
Yeah.
And it is comprehensive for sure. If anybody has any questions in the chat, let me know if anybody does there, Kelly.
All right.
Okay. Are we still on?
Yeah, we're still here.
All right. What kind of drones do you have there, Don?
Yeah, I have Phantom 4 Pro, a Phantom 4 Pro Obsidian Edition, Phantom 4 Chinese New Year's Edition, a Mavic 2 Zoom, Mavic Mini, and a Tello.
And which one's your favorite?
Phantom 4 Pro.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
That one or the Obsidian Edition. I change off depending on the sky.
Kelly, do you have a drone yet?
I do not. I'm thinking about buying the Mavic 2. It's got such a long Mavic Air 2S.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. Yeah. And where are you in the world, Don?
I am in Central Florida in a retirement community called The Villages. It's the largest retirement community in the country.
Ooh, is that the one that you hear about? That's got all the cool things. It's got like its own casino and airport and all that, and everybody's running around in golf carts and everything. I want to go there. That looks fun.
Everybody's in golf carts around here. There's about 60,000 golf carts now, but we don't have our own airport or our own casino.
Do you ever have golf cart crash up derby? Now that would be fun.
I'm still looking for the underground golf cart races.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. So do you film a lot in your community there?
Yeah, I do. I mean, the community is constantly under construction. They've built about 60,000 homes right now, and they're still building at about 400 homes a month. So I do videos on the construction that's going on. I put them out about every 3 or 4 weeks, just trying to keep up so that the other residents here can figure out what the heck is going on, what's happening, because It's crazy how fast things are being built.
And you do adult education classes and you teach drone stuff there, huh?
Yes, that's correct. I teach 2 different drone classes right now. Soon to be a third. The third one's going to be on Lychee, but I teach one on DJI Go4 and one on just drone basics, teaching people about the laws and a little bit of history of drones and things like that.
What kind of things do you teach in your DJI Go4 class that most people might not know about?
I teach teach the manual cover to cover.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, most of the people here are flying Mavic Pros, Mavic 2 Pros, Mavic 2 Zooms. We got a few people that are starting to fly the what is it, the Air 2, and one guy's just bought a Air 2S. We got a bunch of people flying Mavic Minis, but by and large, I'd say 80% of the people are flying Mavic Pros, Mavic 2 Pros, Mavic 2 Zooms.
Well, there's a link in the description to this book if you want to get it. It really does have a lot of great information in it. And if you flip it like this, there's a little cartoon in the corner that dances.
It's a little drone that flies.
Now, there's something.
Doing that.
There's something for your next book. Have a drone that just goes by the page when you do like a little animated something or other. Before we let you go, you're a motorcycle guy, right? You got a Goldwing? Is that right? You got a Goldwing?
Yes, a Honda Goldwing.
Okay. There's a link to your website in the description. What's the website again? It's like Goldwing something.
It's goldwingnut.com.
All right. And what year is your Goldwing?
It's a 2008. Still running strong.
I'm a motorcycle guy. I've got a Kawasaki ZX-10R, but mine doesn't have cup holders and a radio and a heater.
Well, I got air conditioning too, but that's beside the point, I guess.
What? Really? Does it really?
No.
Okay. Does it?
Good vents.
Does your motorcycle have reverse?
Absolutely.
Okay, I think only the Goldwings and a few those big touring BMWs have reverse. That's weird.
What's the fastest you've ever done in reverse on your motorcycle?
Yeah.
It's electric reverse, so it only goes about 1 mile an hour backing up.
All right, what's the fastest you've gone forward?
Yes.
Is there any cops listening?
No. No, if you're a cop, you have to tell us.
145.
Wow! Ooh, on the Goldwing?
Oh, no. About 115 on the Goldwing.
Okay. And are all the ladies in your retirement community wanting to ride with you? Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married.
Oh, well, darn it. Okay.
He was before this interview started.
Yeah, right? Awesome. Well, Don Wiley, thank you so much for chatting with us. I hope people do check out the link in the description and your website. And so I advise people to go ahead and get this book and then read it and try to retain the information.
Thanks a lot, Ken.
Awesome.
Appreciate you having me on.
Thank you, sir. All right, we'll see you later. All right, bye. Well, he was nice, wasn't he?
Super nice guy. Thanks,
Super
Don.
nice guy, yeah. All right. Do you have a joke for us?
Do I need one?
Yeah.
Sometimes it just writes itself.
Doesn't it? I know. I get it. All right. That was funny. Let's get back into thanking people for supporting this. Thank you so much, again, Mr. FPV, for prompting the fake Lambo story with your $10 super chat. Lens Capture Online. $5. Sorry for laughing at your pain, Ken. No, that's all right. That's why I'm here, man. You go ahead and you can laugh at me or with me or whatever you want. Just keep sending this.
On super chat.
Keep on super chat. You can do what you want. Oh my goodness. It's our new our buddy with his new sound effect. The longest sound effect of anyone, by the way. Thanks, Jack and a Crack, for the $1. Appreciate it. And Mike Roche. Hey, Mike Roche. $20. Ken, I think your dad's golf cart to get the mail drove further than that fake Lamborghini. Yeah, probably. Yeah. And by the way, Mike Roche, I got your little kid pic. We're going to do little kid pics of all the people in our community again. If you want to send one of yourself or another prominent person in our community, you can send it here. Ken Heron Upload at gmail.com. And I got to say,
that was
Mike,
really fun last time.
You were really cute, Mike Roche.
Oh.
I say were. I mean, you still are, of course. And ladies and gentlemen, we just got co-chatted. We got super chat from Philip Co-Chat. Thanks, man. $10. Hello, everyone. Getting tired of working on Thursday nights. Catch you on the replay. Well, thanks for stopping by. And Market Zero, $5. Ken, as much as I want to give this $5 to you, Kelly is the one in need of an adult haircut. Is that called the Ellen?
What?
Yes. Yeah. The Ellen. Oh, you just made him super self-conscious. He's always,
no,
you know what?
I don't care.
I probably had the same haircut for the last 6 years, You come in sometimes when we were working together with the hair shaved sides. I don't know what your wife is telling you, but you know his wife lays out his clothes and also decides what his hair is going to do. No doubt, right? She's
Yes,
like, "Hey,
he
why don't you
picks it
try
all
this?" What do you? I mean, I don't see anything wrong with your hair. It's a little.
I mean, other than it's falling out at a rapid pace, I think it's pretty decent for a guy my age.
The Ellen. Your hair
I mean,
is.
come on.
Your hair
the
is.
Ellen?
Your hair is a little butch. All right. Marcus here. Thanks, man. Kelly, I'm just pulling your leg. You're the greatest co-host. Oh, that's nice. Newfoundland drones. And that's how you say it, Newfoundland. With a Canadian $5. Thank you so much. Oh, that's a super sticker.
Stickers, I like stickers, yes I do.
I do.
Stickers,
Stickers.
stickers,
I like stickers more than you. One more time.
stickers.
Remember when TV shows at the end would freeze?
Yes.
Sometimes at the end they're like, ha 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 ha. And then the credits would roll.
Here's one for you.
Yeah.
Trivia question. A prize to whoever can figure this out, and this is really tough.
Oh.
What sitcom star danced like this whenever they had a dance scene on the show?
I can answer it before you do it.
All right.
Carlton.
No, gosh, no.
Okay, what you got?
This was a late 70s, maybe early 80s show, and it's probably only on for 3 seasons. He danced like this.
Oh, I got nothing on that. I don't know who that is. All right, I'll give a set of eyeballs to whoever gets it. And if you don't know what the eyeballs are, I'm running out, but I still have some. These are the eyeballs that go on your drone to keep all the birds away. So there you go.
Oh, somebody got it! Wow.
What? Who did it? What is it?
Johnny Oliver, What's Happening? It was the character Roger. Raj from
Oh,
What's
What's
Happening.
Hap-
That
yeah,
was the way
that's
he
right.
danced. Remember Rerun? And
Yeah. Oh man, they
That's
don't
how
make them
Raj
like that
danced.
anymore. But somebody else said Sanford and Son. I used to love that show.
A great show.
Lamont. Fritz he had a drawer full of glasses, and he would go over when he was reading something. He's like, oh, they'd like go through and sift through. Go back, kids. Listen, kids. This gray-haired guy telling you there's some great TV shows from the 70s and stuff that they would never make today. Never. Archie Bunker. Look it up.
Cancel culture would never allow it.
Oh my God. Cliff Combs, thank you for becoming a member. Became a member of the Heron Birds. So we're about halfway to our goal of 10. Thank you. And Drone Life RC is a new member as well. Thank you for becoming a member of the Heron Birds. All right, very cool. All right, back into the viewer video, and we're going to play a game tonight. And somebody is going to win this book and something else yet to be determined. But the game tonight, we usually do 1 second song.
Yeah.
We're gonna pit you against the chat. We're gonna do 8-bit 80s.
Oh, okay.
Where we play,
All right.
those 8-bit songs. It's like from a video game. So it's like 8-bit versions of 80s songs, and we'll see because 80s are your wheelhouse.
Yes.
So we'll see how you do this time. All right.
That'd be fun.
All right, let's head over to Oregon. Levi Connolly sent this in. He says, hey, Ken, I was hoping you could share a small clip or two from this video so your viewers could see how beautiful Central Oregon is. I did a couple droney shots that were fun and might be cool to show. Anyway, love your show and channel. FYI, this is located near Sisters, Oregon. Levi Connolly. And that's just a cool name. So let's check that out. This is from Levi. Is that tree still alive?
I think I saw a leaf.
Yeah.
Wow.
You could get lost in there, couldn't you?
I'd say that's right.
Make a left at the
Tree.
Look at that, snow-capped mountains. Nice.
That's some good flying right there, man.
Heck yeah. Look how small a person is. You can't even see him. Wow.
Nice. How can he only have 10 subscribers? Subscribe to that guy's channel right now.
Yeah, Levi Conley. Thanks, man, for sending that in. Okay. Now, you know we can't neglect our FPV community.
Yeah, we can. I'm not a fan.
Oh, come on. I'll give out your phone number so people can contact you if they have a problem with that.
Give out my phone number right now. They can call me, and I'll put them on the air live.
Okay, I'll do it. All right. Let's give out his real phone number. Of course, I remember it. I've committed your social security number to memory, but not your phone number. Let's see. So, all right. His phone number is. Dare me? All right. This is from D'Angelo, and he's got a cool friend, a good friend named Dennis. He says he flies FPV quad, but he doesn't really do a lot with his videos or social media. So I try to motivate him to do more. So maybe you can surprise him with viewing his video on TNL because he always watches your show, and I think it would surprise him. Well, surprise. We're gonna play it, and that is from his buddy D'Angelo, and this is from Dennis, aka Witty or Wit FPV, and this is a really cool spot. Part of being an FPV flyer is finding these really cool locations to fly in. So enjoy this. So you enjoy watching this, but you wouldn't enjoy flying like this, Kelly?
I love watching. I could watch this all day.
It's so satisfying when you're able to do this, finally. It took me a long time. But so far, I can do everything this guy's doing.
It's got to be awesome editing this. I would enjoy editing this footage.
It is. It really is. Look at this place.
Nice.
It's like it was built for it. Oh, God, so awesome.
Wow.
No mention
I love the music. The music is incredible.
Where this is. I'd like to know where this is. That was fantastic. I love it. I love it. And by the way, that music, epidemic sound.
Yeah.
Because it's not crap. There you go. Thanks again, D'Angelo and Dennis, Witty FPV. Or Wit, I'm sure. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong somehow. That's why I say it all the ways. One of them's got to be right. Now, speaking of FPV, you know I'm deep into it now, and
Yeah.
I've been practicing a lot. Like a lot.
Have you been using your DJI FPV drone since you reviewed it?
Not once. It's in the case. It's in the GPC case where it will never get harmed because I just don't fly it. But there's a place. You know these drifting cars where they go sideways and smoke up the tires.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There is a place in BFE, Alabama that invited a bunch of FPV guys out to follow the cars. And I did it, and I'd never done that before. I'd only followed race cars on a dirt oval before, which is a little easier. But this snakes all around. And so I did that, and I'll have a video on the channel later of that. But before we left, I said, hey, what if we take out my car and a buddy drives, and I sit in the passenger seat with the goggles on and try to follow myself?
But it wasn't your Mazda RX-8.
No. This is the radio station's vehicle.
Which is a...
It's a clown car. It's a Fiat 500 Abarth, but it's a turbo 5-speed. Anyway, this is the Mid Pond Raceway. This is just a little clip from an upcoming video. And I apologize for the aspect ratio. The GoPro I was using, I forgot to adjust it to 6:9, 16, but anyway, I take off from the roof of the car, my buddy's driving, and then there's another FPV guy following me. So when you see the drone with the green propellers, that's me. So this is a short video, but God, it was so much fun. Enjoy this.
Wait, who's driving the car?
Seatbelt.
Brian.
You got
okay.
your seatbelt on too?
Safety strap on.
Safety strap. Camera 1, 2, and 3 going. And let's do it.
Off the roof. There I go.
Wow.
Then you can see the other guy. His video looks better.
Now, there's some wires hanging over this pond thing.
And I didn't stabilize the video either.
How low are they?
Right there, like very low.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a GoPro 9 for this.
Oh, we got this. We got this. I'm chasing the other dude. Oh my goodness.
That's his video. There I am. There's my quad.
Oh wow. And this is the racetrack.
Yeah. So there's my video. You can tell by the aspect ratio, but
it's hard to get low.
I had only practiced this like a couple other times with the other cars.
Coming back down.
But they were really cool to let us do this because we kind of held up the works while they were on the track alone. We only went around the one time.
Can you feel those turbos kicking in?
And we're bringing her in.
We're bringing her in?
Bringing her in.
We got waved in?
Waved in.
All right, wonderful. All right, I'm gonna land on the roof for real this time. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna land on the roof. Landing on the roof like a pro, like a freaking pro. Don't move. Oh, don't run over the quad. Hold on. You got it?
God, what fun.
So you're going to be showing us footage of the actual race.
Yeah, I mean, we were just out there. When the FPV, I didn't get there first, but when the FPV guys got there and, they had their quads out, all the racer guys were like, yes, film my car. So it was just a fun day had by all. And the noise, the engines and then the screeching of the drums, it was just loud, rednecky fun. I loved it.
When the drone landed on the roof of the car, did it total the car?
Man. I hope that I haven't told Jason, my morning shift partner, that I put the car out on the track or let somebody else drive it yet. He'll find out if he's watching this. You think he's watching this? No, we got to get up early and do the show. Anyway, okay, couple more. And by the way, the viewer video of the week is, and I say this every time, but this is absolutely, what a great story. It's an amazing story. The video is meh, but the story behind it is absolutely, you're going to want to stick around for this. It's absolutely fantastic, and I thank them for sending it in.
All right.
But right now, let's go to an abandoned nuclear plant in Australia. You want to?
Now, well, in the FPV community, we call it a bando. So if you're going to say it, say it right, man.
Right. My apologies.
Yeah, dude.
Well, this wasn't done with an FPV quad, so you guys who don't particularly like that footage, you can put your paper puke sacks away now. This is from Brenton State. G'day, Ken, he says. Should I do it in an Australian accent? And
you should.
Okay, I'll try it. G'day, Ken. This is a video from the decommissioned Wallerwang Power Station, eh? That's the name of it, Wallerwang. I had one of those in college. I need a little bit of penicillin to clear it up. You ever get a Wallerwang?
Had it a few times.
In South Wales, Australia. The opening was sequenced based off your Hartsville video. All right, I'm going to stop that. So he actually asked me, because I filmed a decommissioned nuclear plant as well in Hartsville, Tennessee. And he said, can I kind of copy what you did? I said, sure. What can I do? So he did. And same music and everything, same sequencing. So this may look a bit familiar. It says, I know.
According to all the Australian viewers in the chat, there is no nuclear sites at all in Australia.
Oh, well.
Oh, they say it's coal-fired. It's not nuclear.
Oh, well, it's got the big cooling towers.
Okay, gotcha.
It's a decommissioned Wallerwang power station in South Wales.
Gotcha.
Wherever that is. Anyway, I put links in to your channel as well. It's the least I could do to thank you for your permission to copy you. May your music not be crap and your Raz be fart-free. Beau and bye. Regards, Brenton State. So enjoy this Wallerwang power station that may or may not be in Australia. Look familiar yet? This is epidemic music. He did a great job of this.
Coal-fired plant. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah. FBV heaven, by the way. Yeah.
Very nice. That's great.
Wasn't that great?
And the video of the week is better than that?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that would have made the video of the week, except it was really an homage to my video I posted like 3 or 4 years ago. You want to see the video that inspired his?
No, thanks.
Okay.
Sure I do.
Okay. This is my video from an actual nuclear place. So it's kind of...
Wow, very similar.
Kind of deja vu, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. It's almost a shot for shot. I mean, what do they say? Imitation is the best form of flattery.
If it was a movie, he just did a reboot.
Right. You know, like you can cover a song and not get in any trouble for plagiarism or whatever, but...
Right.
I mean, he did a great job. And what a great compliment. I think.
Yeah.
I'm not taking it any
I'd like to
other
walk
way.
along that right there.
I would love it, love it, love it.
Would you?
I would totally climb up there and I would fly FPV in between the railings all the way around. Oh yeah, I want to go back there. The problem is, I think they've changed the airspace because it's right next to a prison.
Oh.
Yeah, and they have since fenced it in. And I generally don't fly over stuff that's fenced in, just in case I got to retrieve something.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you very much, Brenton State. That was a very nice homage. You know what I need right now?
A drink.
That was too much excitement. I think we need to step into the Raz chamber. Yes. Let's go ahead and step into the Raz chamber, everyone.
I've missed the Raz.
Oh, it's such a wonderful place. I put your thong on the ladder. I know it was yours because it wasn't all stretched out. like mine. So
in the back.
Yeah, in the back. Enjoy the Raz where nothing goes wrong. Everyone is pretty. Nobody smells bad. All our taxes are done. Our open wounds have healed. And we're all holding hands. But just remember, one rule only here in the Raz Chamber. What rule is that, Kelly Green?
Besides the open wound rule, no farting in the Raz.
No farting in the Raz! Sit back and enjoy. Genesee! Shame on you, Genesee! Genesee is not from Tennessee. Shame! Girl, you nasty. I rarely pick a girl, but that you could tell that was generific. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So we did that. We did. You know what? It's probably time to go ahead and play our game for fabulous prizes. Pick me, pick me, pick me! Oh, here we go! Pick me! We're gonna play 8-bit 80s. 8-bit 80s. Kelly, you pick someone to win if you win, and then I'll pick someone to win if you lose. I mean, if the chat beats you.
Oh.
So I'm gonna pick a member, and then you pick a non-member, okay?
Okay.
Now, we should all be members. So I'm going to pick somebody that's used one of the red membership pick me things. Wow, it's going awfully fast. Okay, let me write this.
Got mine.
I got mine. So you can stop saying pick me. It's a long name.
That's a lot of picking.
Got it. All right, so even though it's not necessarily 1 second song, I don't have a jingle for 8-bit 80, so...
It's a song, it's a 1 second song. So it's way too short for you to try to sing along. It's a song, it's a 1 second song. Take a guess and see if you're right or wrong. It's a song, it's a 1 second song. You can win a prize made in Hong Kong.
All right, and the prize tonight will be Freewell filters.
Yes.
From freewellgear.com. Do check them out. They've been a sponsor of this show for a very, very long time, and they are very nice to provide the prizes for us. They've got a lot of products, ND filters for all kinds of cameras, even the new stuff, the DJI FPV, all there at freewellgear.com. Please allow Eternity for delivery. Because they do come from China, and they deliver stuff on that slow boat, so it takes a while. I get people like sending me email. It's been 4 days. Where are my filters? I'm like, dude, it's China. What am I gonna do? And I'll throw in this book from Don Wiley that will teach you everything that you need to know about the DJI Go4 app. All right, very good. All right, so 8-bit 80s. Kelly, how do you think you'll do?
I've got to type in the chat, right?
Yes, you're going to type in the chat, and then the chat will type their answer. If anyone in the chat answers before you, then they get the point, and not you.
Song title only.
Song title only, and I have. We'll do best out of 10, and I have a couple bonuses in case there's a tie or something. So right. We won't need to flip the coin of destiny. Because sometimes it's just not fair. Right?
Sometimes.
So these are 8-bit versions of 80s hit songs. Here is, and I'll let it play until someone gets it, okay?
Oh.
And Kelly, you're going to keep score and be honest, right?
Yeah.
And you're not going to look at the chat, right?
No.
Oh, there's a lot of trust going on here. All right. Here is the first 8-bit 80s song. Oh, Kelly got it. Very good. Kelly, good job. That is 99 balloons or Luft balloons. We can't tell if it's the German version. because it's instrumental. Great job. All right, here is the next 8-bit 80s song. First person to get it. Come on, chat. What? Did you get that, Kelly? Oh my goodness, good job. Yeah, that's Back in Black. Are you sure you got that? Do I have it on live chat? Wow, Kelly, I did not think you would get a rock song. Wow.
I've had 3 weeks to practice, my friend.
Oh man, all right. Well, good job. So it's 2-0. Come on, chat. I know
I think the 80s were pretty much 8-bit anyway, so these aren't far from the original.
Yeah, right. These are pulled directly from Donkey Kong. All right, here's the next 8-bit 80s song. Come on, man. Wow, Kelly got it. She was more like a beauty queen. Okay. Yeah, that's Michael Jackson, Billie Jean.
I'm back tonight, baby.
Yeah, you are. This is amazing. Although El Smeghead said there's a little bit of shenanigans going on.
What?
Yeah, he claims he got one.
Whatever.
Make sure that you are in live chat and not top chat, because that'll distort reality.
Don't give me excuses. I want results, people.
Ooh! All right, here's the next 8-bit 80s song. Come on, chat, pick it up. A lot of these sound like the original. Oh, I think someone got you.
Yeah, Tony Theos. I picked the wrong New Order
Wow,
song.
way to go,
Monday.
Tony. Yeah, that's Bizarre Love Triangle. I figured New Order, since you had their posters on your ceiling. Figured you would have gotten that one.
You know what? I was just listening. This is no joke. 100% true. I was just listening to that song in the drive-thru for Taco John's before the show started.
Really?
Yes.
Is that
That's
on
100% true.
Is that on your playlist?
Yes.
Okay, you weren't listening to that on the radio.
Great song.
It is a great song. All right, chat's making a rally. Here's the next one. Oh my goodness! Kelly got it. Good job. Yeah, that's Matthew Wilder. Break My Stride. Last night I had the strangest dream. I turned China, a little about to find ya, and then something culturally insensitive. That song is culturally insensitive now.
Really? I don't even know if I know the lyrics.
Yeah, it's yeah. Well, yeah, it is. I'll recite the lyrics. It's
No, I'll take your word for it.
I mean, people can get bent out of shape about anything, but it says, I sailed away to China in a little rowboat to find you, and you said you had to get your laundry clean. Calgon, take me away, that kind of thing? Okay, we won't do that. All right, so here's the next song. And you have to wait 20 seconds. Oh my goodness.
Wait,
If you
dance
want
if you
to
want to.
take a behind. Okay, that's Safety Dance. What's the score now?
Kelly 5, chat 1.
You are killing the chat. All right, this next one's worth 10 points. Just kidding. Here's the next one. Wow. Yeah, I know there is a delay. How do we make? I mean, that's it's the same delay for everybody though.
People are saying I'm answering before they even hear the song.
Well, refresh the stream. That's how that happens. Yeah.
Oh, this is fun.
It is fun. You're crushing it. Let's see. I got 5 more. You want to just do the 5?
Bring them.
All right. Here's the next 8-bit 80s song. And Kelly, you have to count to 5 to give them a chance. There's no way he'll get this. No way. No way. Wow! Wow. To any government. All right.
You want to know how I know that?
How?
One of my all-time favorite wrestlers was a guy named Kerry Von Erich. He was called the Modern Day Warrior, and that was his entrance theme when he came to the ring.
So the wrestling pays off.
Yes.
Okay. This one, let's just go ahead and give you a point and skip to the next one.
Okay.
Here you go. Into my way. Mudball Creatives. What did this George Michael's t-shirt say on it? Live or life or something?
Choose life.
Choose life. Mudball Creative says he beat you. Look at that face. That's a whatever. You not dead to wake me up. Come on, Kelly. We can't get a copyright strike for this. La 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 la. All right.
Who does this face?
What face? It looks like you're doing it right now. I don't know. Who does that?
That's an Ashley face. Ashley.
Oh, yes. Ashley does.
I can't do it just right.
I have one of her rubber faces as her icon whenever she calls. It's something like the no chin face where she does this. Something like that. Her chin disappears. Old Ashley.
Ashley.
All right, man. All right, here's the next one. There's only 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Yes. Mike Roche got it. Take if you will. Mike Roche, nice. Good job. That is When Doves Cry.
That was a tough one.
That was a tough one. Oh, this is a tough one too. All right, there's 2 left. I got a tough one and a easy one. All right, here's the tough one. What's the score?
Kelly 7, Chat 2.
All right, this one's worth 5 points. Here you go. Oh. Yeah, you got it. I just wanna be your love tonight. Yeah. Wow. Everybody else is getting it like right after you. Kelly's just too good. We gotta do 8-bit Eskimo love hymns next time. All right. This is the last one. I know you'll get it. There you go. Yep. I heard you on the wireless back in 52. Lying awake intently tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. Kelly. Oh, I can't. What did you tell them? That was great. All right, so
song.
Should I even bother saying who didn't win? Would that make them feel bad?
No, you got to do that so we can rub it in their face.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll
Right in the face.
say who it was, and then Kelly, you rub it in their face like a wrestler. Okay? All right.
Yeah.
The person who didn't win was Big Water UAV Solutions.
Big Water UAV Solutions in your face.
Ooh. That's it?
That's all I got.
Okay. All right, so the winner is Scruff Dog. Do you know Scruff Dog was actually the CB handle of a good friend of mine?
Really?
Yeah. Could it be? Is that him? Scruff Dog?
Where's he from? Where'd you move? Was this your childhood or what?
Yeah, this is back in the Disney, man. This is like
Scruff
16,
Dog.
17. Yeah, Scruff Dog. Wow, that just flooded with memories. Yeah, that was we used to hang out in the CB because the CB radio was social media before social
Scruff
media.
Dog
was-
says he's from Baltimore.
Oh, okay. This was Philadelphia.
Gotcha. How
Great.
does he claim his prize?
You got to call the other Scruff Dog and claim it that way. No, all you do is go ahead and email me and remind me that you've won the free whale filters, and I'll give you further instructions. KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. Hey, if you want to send me something like from a foreign land, perhaps something edible, bills, banknotes, whatever, gold, whatever you want to send me, Ken Heron, Box 1281, Huntington, Tennessee, 38344. I am okay right now on Tim Tams. I am covered up with Tim Tams. Somebody sent me 16 boxes of those Tim Tams and had to buy new pants.
Are they that good?
They're that good. And the coffee ones, the coffee Tim Tams, if I had 16 boxes of coffee Tim Tams, there would be no more Tim Tams left. And I would be one of these people that you have to forklift out of the house after breaking through the wall. That would be me.
Flying Brian FPV in the chat says, we need to see Kelly's keyboard. Where is Kelly's keyboard? Let's see the keyboard.
Oh. Ah, that's a cheater's keyboard.
What?
Is he claiming shenanigans?
I think so. He's trying to.
Oh, man. Well, you know what? I'm going to play a video that's going to make everybody feel a little bit better. I meant to play this a couple weeks ago. This was sent from Tom Mikkelsen in Denmark. This is his customized launch pad. Enjoy.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
It can land on any pattern. So there you go. Customized launch pad from Denmark. Gotta love those people in Denmark. Played that, did that, we did that. Kelly, you all right there? Hey, bring it back. Like one of those cartoons where the eyes pop out. It's probably right around the time where we should mention our good buddies at remotepilot101.com, where you can use Heron 18 to get 30% off. If you would like to become a certified Part 107 pilot and you don't like learning, because I don't, then you need to go to remotepilot101.com. Jason Schappert, the guy with 2 watches, he is a pilot, an instructor, and these are video-based courses. If you're looking to take your initial test, you still have to take it at a center. Okay, you can't take it online. You can take your Recurrent at the FAA online, but initially you still have to go to a PI, whatever that's called. PI, I forget. Anyway, remotepilot101.com. Everything you'll need to know to take that test. And
he knows
pass
all,
it.
and he'll teach it to you.
He will. And then at the end of it, you will be very happy, like our buddy Jeff. This is Jeff from Atlanta. And he filmed himself. The feeling you get when you use remotepilot101.com and you pass your FAA test. Look at that. Look how happy you are. Did he use the Heron 18 discount? Yes. Yes, he did. Look at my score. Let's pop the bubbly. remotepilot101.com. Love you guys. Mean it. Yes. All right. That is pure.
Oh, by the way, people in the chat wanting to know what Tim Tams are.
Oh, all right. Tim Tams. Let's Google it together, shall we? Let's go over to the Google box, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Tams. Oh, see. Tim Tams, bitches. Did I just say bitches? I think I did. I think I just said that's her slogan. That should be their slogan. Tim Tams, bitches. Man, these things are just decadent. They're little like wafers and they're covered in.
Oh.
Yeah, and I got box after box. They're about $1,000 to import from Australia. I bought some. I think an Australian friend of mine said they're like $3 or $4 in Australia, but I had to pay like $14 to get a box. This is back before people sent them to me. But
what's your favorite flavor?
Coffee,
like
coffee, mocha or whatever that is. Yeah. Oh my sweet baby Jesus, I love that. God, I remember going to the post office, and I got a big box, over here at PO Box 1281 Huntington, Tennessee, and I got the box and I shook it, and I was like, "What is this?" And I opened it up, right there on the top, those coffee ones. And I smelled it. I sat in the car. And downed the whole thing. I didn't even start the car. If somebody came up to me, they would have thought I was a psychopath. They would have seen a whole box of these and then one in my lap and then just crumbs. So thank you, Australians. But I don't need any more of those. Yes, now there's something really, really cool I forgot to share with you guys. You know that jet suit thing, the Iron Man thing, the guy, yeah. Right? Well, they just did this recent thing, promotional video for a version of that for the SWAT team. Check this out. It's really, really cool. It's a force multiplier. So they were doing these exercises where, there's a dude, and then the SWAT team comes in. Oh no, dude's firing at us. Do we fire back? Nah, get the jet man. So that you get a tactical advantage. You're flying around your opponent. Now, truth be told, I don't know how realistic in this particular situation this would be, because you can't sneak up on anybody with that. They've muted the sound, but that thing is loud.
Yeah.
So you're not going to creep up on someone with it. But you can certainly get in a position where you can have the advantage. What
prevents him from shooting Jetman out of the sky?
Jetman's position to where bad guy is, I think.
I got you.
But would you do that? Would you fly that thing? Would you ride it?
Oh, no. How much does that job pay? Does it pay $500,000? For $500,000, I'd do it.
What a cool job if you're the test pilot for Gravity Industries and he pulls out his gun. I mean, that's a lot of gear to be flying around. You know, a dude plus all that gear. That is cool. But I'm thinking, just in this situation, I don't know, might have been easier. Ladder to get up there? I don't know. Just saying. Either a, $500,000 jetpack or ladder. But isn't that cool? That's really cool.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
Yeah. Jetman. And then here's Kelly with a joke.
Oh, I got more jokes.
Yeah.
So earlier today, I burned 2,000 calories.
You did?
Yeah, that's the last time I leave brownies in the oven while I take a nap.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. That's pretty.
It's all in the delivery.
It is. And now we've got the viewer video of the week. But before that, I want to remind everybody that I work at a radio station now. It's a rock station, WJLI in Paducah, Kentucky, 98.3. Tune us in and rip the knob off.
Wow, that sounded very radio-ish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you plug this show on that show?
I do. And a lot of we have a text line that's very much like the chat line. So I have people from this show watching. If any of the moderators know the streaming link, because I can't remember that, please put it in the chat. So if you'd like to listen, I get up at 4 a.m. to do it. And then we're on from like 6 to 9, 3 hours. And here's what it sounds like. Enjoy.
Rock 98.3 WJLI. Here's some fun stuff the Brew Crew Morning Show's gotten into lately.
If you go to any amusement park that has employees in the 18 to 20 range, you must know that most every ride that you can have sex on will have had sex had on it by the employees. This is a fact.
Seriously? I never even thought of that.
Yes. After hours in the ball crawl, which was awesome,
course.
I gotta say. That's the first place we're like, hey, ball crawl. Yeah, of course. The tilt-a-whirl, the merry-go-round, and the Ferris wheel. Now, after hours, the Ferris wheel, the power is shut down, so we had to climb because we wanted to have the view up there, be alone, and so, And inside the haunted attraction, where it's dark,
Oh,
so
well, of course.
just know that. Here's a little fun fact for you. If anybody else has worked at an amusement park as a teenager, then you know it's true.
Wow, I never would have thought of that, but I'm thinking about taking a summer job.
Start your day with JC and Ken.
Yeah, the JC ride.
The Brew Crew Morning Show. Weekday mornings on Rock 98.3 WJLI.
Blowing the leaves off the trees.
I've heard that before. Like in the 90s, you know, when everybody was doing that big announcer guy.
Blowing the leaves off the trees. Rip the knob off. Do something violent to your radio.
All right. Before I get to the viewer video of the week, which is fan bleepin-tastic, I just wanted to thank Cliff Combs Cliffhanger Photo for becoming a new member of the Heron Birds. And Drone Life RC, maybe I thanked you before, but thank you again. Legwork, Bill from the UK. A 10-pound super chat. I was in the store today, and I said to the lady on the checkout, can I have a discount on this? It's got today's date on it. If she replied, sir, either buy the newspaper or don't. Please, eyeballs for Inspire One, please. Okay. I'm just reading it as it's written.
No, it's a joke. You read it wrong.
Oh.
I don't know if I can scroll back that far. I can't.
I was in the store today, and I said to the lady on the checkout, can I have a discount on this? It's got today's date on it. Oh. She replied, sir, either buy the newspaper or don't. Okay, you're right. My bad. I didn't deliver it properly, but thank you, Legwork. Legwork, if you go back, I go back and I read all the comments, by the way. And Legwork is hilarious. Yes. Here's proof of the fact that I go back and read the comments. Here's a comment that I saved to share with everybody. Shane Bob says, I am pooping right now. So there's proof. There's one that stuck with me. Shane Bob, I hope your poop went well. Newfoundland Drones with a Canadian $10. Thank you very much. What is the best camera drone for beginners? Could do a video of different FPV drones. Best camera drone for beginners, the cheapest and the best with the most features, probably the Mini 2 still, right?
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, anything that says DJI on it, as long as it doesn't say FPV after, it's pretty good. Sorry. Bill's Garage, or Bill's? Yeah, Bill's Garage with a Z, with a Canadian $4. Thank you, Bill's, with a super sticker.
Stickers, I like stickers.
All right. And Rob Muller, all the way from Harlem, with a €2. And Euro, a nice guy. Been ripping some packs at the Bando lately, Ken? Yes, I was in Birmingham. Ooh, I was in Birmingham at Caraway Abandoned Hospital. You've seen it on my channel. It's not 100% yet, but I'm in talks with the head honchos at the corporate office where that's in charge of the demolition of the place.
Okay.
And it looks pretty good that they might let me and some friends film the demolition.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Can you imagine? With the FPV and to get the Inspire up there and slow motion and just... Oh, that would be so fun. Joseph Crane, $5. Hey, thank you very much. A little something to help with the paint job over the kudzu. Yeah, Oh my gosh. Poor Gary's adventure mobile. And Dynadrone. There's no need to fear. Dynadrone is here with $10. Thank you. Hey, give Kelly $5 of this.
Yes.
Sure. Heck, I'll give you $100. You want $100?
Seriously?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, heck yeah, I'll take 100, man. You never pay me for this show.
Sure, man. I'll give you $100. I'll give it to you right now.
Let's have it.
That's 5. That's 8. This is gonna take a while. You want $100? Buck. I think I owe you like $90. All right, and Michael H. with a $5 super chat. Would like to fly with you sometime if that's possible, Ken. Sure. Yeah. Just email me. I'm always looking for places to go and people to see. Ken Heron Upload at gmail.com. I will mention that my car, my actual RX-8 Mazda, will be fixed soon. And it will be back in my loving driveway soon.
What has cost you more, the Mazda RX-8 or the fake Lamborghini?
Fake Lamborghini. Oh, by far. By far. By far. By far.
Have we got the... Wait, whoa.
Whoa. What happened? What?
I think the super chat train is leaving the station.
Oh! Is it? Oh, my goodness.
So.
Well, okay. All aboard the super chat train then. Eric Swanson, $15. Here's a donation for the weight loss program fee from all the Tim Tams. I'm not kidding. Those things, you put them in the freezer, and then you put them in your mouth. Sometimes they crack a little bit, and you're like, you don't care about having to make another hole in your belt when you're eating them. It's all the Tim Tam guilt you get afterwards. I have a little Tim Tam orgy just all alone on my couch, and then afterwards my dog looks at me like, "What did you do? I know what you did, man." Ron Roulette, $50. Oh my gosh, Ron Roulette. What a great name. You know he's got like monogram towels that say RR on them. Anybody with that name, this guy. Hello, I'm Ron Roulette. Everything I own is monogrammed from my cufflinks to my towels to my undies. My undies say RR on them. I'm Ron Roulette.
I think it sounds more like a game show host.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? You're right. Yeah, that is a perfect game show. All right, let's welcome Susan from Des Moines. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Susan. I'm Ron Roulette. I'm Ron Roulette, the host of this game show. Hey, welcome to the game show. I'm Ron Roulette. We got Guy Smiley over here as the announcer. Guy, tell them what they're going to win.
Well, Ron, tonight they'll win a new Mazda RX-8 or their choice of a fake Lamborghini. No,
you're fired. Thank you, Ron Roulette. Perfect. He's got to be a salesman. There's got to be business cards to say, and nothing else on it. Just a clean white business card, just his name. And he does this thing like, I'm Ron Roulette. Right? It just says sales of like whatever. He sells everything. Rob Muller, thank you so much, man. All aboard to Harlem. Thanks for the €2. And Newfoundland Drones is back again with $5 from Canada. Sorry, Ken, meant to say best FPV drone for beginners. Oh, the best FPV drone would be a simulator. It'd be the cheapest way to go. But then if you want to go IRL in real life, get you a Tiny Hawk. They're cheap. You can get the box goggles, and you can crash it all day long, and it won't hurt it. But I will say, if you can learn on a Tiny Hawk, then if you move up to a larger FPV drone, it'll be easier. Because the little 5 inches, they're actually easier to fly than a Tiny Whoop or something. So I hope that answers your question. Mark, man! $19.37. Just because I can. Good to see Kelly back. And
Good
now,
to be back.
Here is Kelly with a heartfelt message just for Mark and his 1937.
You know, I took a urine test at the hospital yesterday. Man, my kleptomania is out of control. I just used a joke in place of a heartfelt message. I thought it fit better. That's a great joke, though, isn't it?
Jenna C. Hey, Jenna C. Hey, Jenna. $5. Chugga chugga choo choo.
Bueller?
Yeah. Jenna C. Was the one who defouled the Raz earlier, and we thank her for that. Thank you very much for the support. Defiled, I think is the word. Gary H. is with 50. Holy choo choo biatches. Choo choo. I gotta have a song if we're gonna really do this. Like I mean, if this kept going, I would do this until I could no longer. But thank you guys for all the support. You guys are awesome. Choo choo biatches. $50, man. Thank you, Gary H. Always a great supporter of the show. Viewer video of the week coming up for sure. Joseph Crane with a $5. This one is to polish up Kelly's belt since he got it back. How's it feel, man, to be the champ again?
Brother, I've been in training for 3 weeks. They say if you take your vitamins and say your prayers, everything will happen the way it should happen. Tonight, it happened. Even though a lot of people in the chat are disputing my victory, saying I cheated in one way or another, wanting to see the keyboard.
Yeah.
This keyboard just got smashed over your face.
And speaking of faces, your little dog has his face and his butt in the background.
He's got terrible flea. He's got a really bad flea problem right now.
And you let him in the house?
Yeah, whatever.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Note to self.
Yeah.
Don't visit Kelly. All right. Wow. Okay. All right. Amateur radio station N5HQ with another $5 coming down the track. He says, Brian Bush. Brian Bush. Wait, where's I need a sound effect for Brian. There you go. Brian Bush, $10. Brian Bush. Refreshing. Right? Bush beer, right? No? Yes? Get yourself a 6-pack of Brian Bush. There you go. That's 6 of them. Legwork with a 5-pounder. There you go. Thanks, Legwork. No joke for you to beat to death on this one. Just cash. Smiley face. Thank you. Northern Tier FPV with a $10. Hey, Mars was awesome. It was. It was a little hard to breathe while I was up there flying the. Okay, it was all done on a sound stage.
What?
With the leftover set from the moon landing.
Oh.
I posted that video. The Intrepid drone or whatever it's called is the Mars drone is fake, and people are like, no, it isn't. Like, what about comedy don't you get? But thank you very much, Northern Tier FPV, and oh god, one more time, just one more time. Thanks, Jack in a Crack. Eugene L with the $10. Bird wave. You want to do a wave? I'll start. There you go. And yeah, I think he did say bird.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, 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 well, a bird is a word. Well, a bird, 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 well, a bird's a well, a bird, 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 well, a bird is a word. Well, a bird, bird, but bird's a well, a bird, 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 well, a bird is a word. Well, a bird, bird, but bird's a well, don't you know about the bird? Well, everybody's talking about the bird. Well, a bird, bird, but bird's a well,
All right. Thank you very much.
You gotta get her back on the show.
She is an interesting person. I love somebody with that much creative energy. She just recently got married too, to somebody equally as interesting. And Scruff Dog is back. Oh wait, he needs a sound effect too. Okay, I got Scruff Dog. All right, $5 super chat from him. Thanks again. Email sent. Time to get stoned. Choo choo. He must be in a state where it's legal. And Rob Agnew. The more you know. All right. Thank you guys so much for the support. That means a lot on the Realsies. For Realsies. Okay? So the viewer video of the week, without any further delay, brought to you by freewellgear.com. Check out their website. All their products, high quality glass and metal. Not a lot of plastic in there. Anything you want. ND filters, polarized filters, freewellgear.com has you covered. They are providing the prize of course, for the viewer video of the week, which is awesome. And the winner is... Larry. No last name, it's just Larry. So Larry sent it in. So listen to this tale. Hey Ken, I thought you may enjoy this video. My friend was fishing at Glade Creek in the Babcock State Park of West Virginia. Cue the hillbilly music. All right. And he found a DJI Mavic Air.
Oh wow.
He knew that I enjoyed drones, so he asked me if it were possible to recover the footage on the SD card. We searched through the SD card and found some of the data had been corrupted, but the rest was fine. I checked the date of the creation on the photos and videos. From that information, I found that the drone's first video was in January 2019, and the last was on December 2019. That drone had been in the creek water for over a year and barely moved from the site of the crash. Hope you find this discovery as interesting as I did. Yes, absolutely, Larry. And I'm hoping maybe the guy who lost it is still a fan of drones and stumbles across the video and reaches out to get his stuff back. By the way, the music is crap because it is an epidemic, so I changed it for you. But, yeah, so there's the actual footage of it going in the water that they found after being in the creek for over a year, and that's this week's viewer video of the week. Enjoy the bejesus out of this, because it's cool. I think I know where that is. So we don't know who the pilot is. If this is your drone, you recognize it, or you know someone who lost, so what kind of drone it was? It was a DJI Mavic Air. Have him contact me. No, not yet. Oh. Have him contact me, and then we'll get the serial numbers all jibed, and we'll get that back to you. I don't know if it still flies or not, but...
So the drone was actually sitting in water for over a year.
Yeah, and they found it. They found it, yeah. And they recovered the video from it, and we're watching that right now.
You can tell he's a very inexperienced pilot.
Yes, yes.
Oh, man.
Or he's just tempting fate and wanting to get down close to the water, but... It's a neat little area to film.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, dear.
Can you imagine? Recovered this SD card underwater for over a year. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't be this low when we get to the waterfall. What do you think?
Oh, no.
It's a pretty waterfall. Let's get a nice tight shot of that. Get all that detail. Yeah, we need more detail. Well, not that much detail. That's a little bit much. That's too much detail.
Whew.
Yeah. Now we're fine. All good in the hood with wood. Wait, whoa.
What was he doing?
I don't know. That's it.
Wow.
Isn't that an interesting story, though?
I would love to talk to that guy. I would love for you to be able to find the guy who flew and then get him on the show and let's hear the story about, you know, was that the first day he bought the drone? Was it that first time he flew it?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to know the story with it now.
Yeah.
But, you know, as far as mysteries go, at least if we are able to locate this person, you can have closure. You know, like, and why didn't he? It didn't look all that deep. Why didn't he go in and get it?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Did he look for it, just couldn't find it? Or, well, no. I don't understand why he wouldn't have gone in after it.
You know, it could have been his first day. He didn't know what he was doing. Maybe he's, 500 yards away. You know, you never know.
It could be a kid.
Yeah.
You know, and mom says, don't ever go in the creek. But even then, they'd be like, well, it crashed around here somewhere. Let's go back next day and look for it.
Yeah, that's true.
There's
a story there. We got to get to the bottom of that.
There is a story. And oh my goodness, I think the super chat train is still going. Duncan Longden with 100 somethings. I think, what is that? Is that NT? That is it's like the Philippines maybe or something.
I don't know.
If the super chat, the actual train is coming, you can hear it. If the super chat train is streaming and Ken keeps munching the Tim Tams, is he going to be the fat controller? Top fun. Yes. And Robert Wechter, thank you. $5. You should play an 8-bit bird song. Now there's a good idea. Another $5 super sticker.
Stickers, I like stickers.
From TMC3D and Brian Bush. Cool and refreshing, Brian Bush. Get yourself a 20 ouncer now. Put it in a paper bag and hang out on the corner with your bum buddies. Brian Bush.
It's getting to the point everybody's got their own sound effects.
I know. How am I gonna remember all these? Anyway, I guess that's it. Kelly, I'm gonna give you the final word and final joke.
Oh, I think I'm out of jokes. Let me double check though.
Well,
I'm completely out of jokes.
Okay, well, just give me your thoughts. Give me your deepest thoughts.
Good show tonight. I'll give it a A- because no show is perfect.
Right.
Follow me on my YouTube channel. I'm starting to get it ramped up a little bit. I'll leave the link in the description.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost at 7 subscribers, trying to get to 8 by the end of the year.
Yep.
And hopefully, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise like it did on that guy from West Virginia. I'll be back next week.
Excellent. Awesome. Well, I guess that's it. Did we forget anything? No?
No.
All right. One for the road, Brian Bush. All right.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
Thanks to all involved. A particular thanks to those who are supporting the show by becoming members or super chatting or just hanging out and watching the thing. Subscribe if you're not. If you're new to this thing and you like it, tell a friend about it. Thank you, Jeff Sills, for all of the drone news. I will post the news separately on the channel coming up. Thank you, Cat Green, for being a cool co-host. And I thank John Wiley for coming on and talking about his motorcycle. Everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Until next time.
And bye.
Enjoy Pigeon Jerky, Pigeon Jerky, the killer can process meat. Say I enjoy Pigeon Jerky, Pigeon Jerky, and you give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You'll enjoy Pigeon Jerky, Pigeon Jerky, the killer can process meat. Yeah. That was so funny.
You'll enjoy Thursday Night Live with Ken Heron and Kelly, Jeff and Ashley too. There'll be fun and quizzes and Kelly's misses. The bird is the word in the news. It's the #1 live stream, it's got pizzazz. There's only one rule, don't fart in the rats. If you think it's funny, super chat some money, 'cause TNL is here for you. Yeah!